The pitcher out of Williston and CVU and Endicott College, left-hander Ian Parent to get the start for Vermont tonight. Parent, first appearance of the year, second-year Lake Monster. Last year, 1-3 with a 5.27 ERA in 8 games, 4 starts for Vermont. Had a solid year this year at Endicott. Went 3-0 with a 2.59 ERA. 18 games, 7 starts, 41 and 2/3 innings, 37 hits, 16 runs, 12 earned, 11 walks, 28 strikeouts. Ian, 6 feet, 185 from Williston, and of course played his high school ball with that very strong program at Champlain Valley Union High School. It is, as we said, a little chilly here tonight, a little bit of a wind, and actually quite a bit of a wind. Wind blowing across from left toward right, and at times blowing in from left toward home plate. Going to be a task to hit one out tonight to the left side particularly. So we get ready to go. Second game of the series. Vermont looking for the series sweep as Max Gebauer fires the ball down to second base. We are ready to get it underway. Ryan Donnelly, the third baseman tonight, to lead off for Brockton. Donnelly was the second baseman last night and came on to work an inning in relief as a pitcher in the late going. He'll stand in from the left side to face Ian Parent. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Parent's first pitch of the evening on the way, and it's up high, ball one. Donnelly had a couple of hits last night. He's at .571 on the year. 4 hits in 7 trips, a triple, which he had here last night. 1 RBI. He fouls it back. And the count, 1 ball and 1 strike on Donnelly from Sacred Heart University in Connecticut. Parent pitching 1-1. Breaking ball, a let-up delivery, floated over the outside corner for a strike. And the count on Donnelly, 1-2. Now Parent to the breaking ball, fly ball, pretty well hit out toward left center field, and getting back to get it at the edge of the track, Andrew Canellis for the out. So Donnelly flies deep to center. 1 gone in the Brockton first inning. Jaden Sheffield at the plate, the center fielder. Sheffield on the year for Brockton, hitting at 125. He's 2 for 16. His 2 hits have both been doubles. He's got 4 runs batted in. Takes a fastball up, ball 1. Sheffield 0 for 1 or 0 for 4 with a walk. Did drive in a run on a ground out last night. Fouls it away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Sheffield, the son of longtime Major League outfielder Gary Sheffield. Sheffield student at Georgetown. Pitch taken a little bit high. 2 balls and 1 strike on the Brockton center fielder. Bounced over the mound to his left near the bag to get it, George Cooper, and throws for the out. So Sheffield retired 6-3. And with 2 out and nobody on, Manny Ramirez Jr. to the plate. Ramirez 0 for 4 last night. Starts tonight at .333, 6 hits, 18 at-bats. 3 doubles among those 6 hits, a home run, and he's driven in 3 runs. Takes ball 1, 1 ball and no strikes. Ian Parent working quickly. And a broken bat, line drive to Cooper, the shortstop, who grabs it for the out. And Parent works a very quick, effective 1-2-3 first inning. Nothing across for Brockton. The Monsters coming up in a moment. This is Lake Monster Baseball. Second inning here at the ballpark. Vermont into an early 1-0 lead. Andy Martin, Eric Volpe, and Chris Markovich, the middle third of the Brockton batting order, to face Ian Parent. Martin playing left field tonight. Off to a decent start with the bat. He is hitting 1,000. 3 for 3. Takes ball one ball, no strikes. 3 singles in 3 at-bats. He's scored 1 run. He's driven in 1 run. Drives this one in the air well to right field. Getting back on the track, Jordan Kelly to make the catch for the out. Martin, bidding to go 4 for 4 and go yard, is instead retired for the first time this season. 1 gone on the deep fly to right, and Eric Volpe at the plate. Volpe, the Brockton first baseman. He is a .412 hitter, 7 for 17, 4 doubles, a home run, and 6 runs batted in. 1-0 pitch in for the strike, 1-1. Volpe went 1 for 3 last night, also walked twice. Out of St. Thomas Aquinas, the same school as the pitcher tonight, John Archer for Brockton. 1-2. Volpe reaching, got a piece, rolled it foul. Count holding at a ball and 2 strikes. Lake Monsters playing game number 6 tonight on the 31st of May. Pitch a little bit outside. After tonight, there will be 60 games remaining. The next one tomorrow night on the road in Nashua, New Hampshire. But right back here at home on Thursday night. Volpe strikes out swinging. 83 miles an hour from Ian Parent, who gets his first strikeout of the evening. 2 gone in the Brockton second. Chris Markovich at the plate. Markovich did not play last night. He's at .273, 3 for 11. He's at a home run, and he's got 2 runs batted in out of Boston College. Hard stuff, a strike from Parent, 0-1. Now the former CVU Red Hawk to the plate, missing up high. A ball and a strike on Markovich. Breaking ball away. Markovich, 5'11", 170, from Lebanon, New Jersey, and BC. Swing and a miss, and the count even now. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Parent working quickly, and strikes out Markovich. 2 strikeouts in the inning. Another quick 1-2-3 for Parent as he sets Brockton down in order. Middle of the second, 1-0 Vermont. This is Lake Monster Baseball. We go to the 3rd inning here at Centennial Field. Vermont with a 3-0 lead. Sam Mongelli, Richie Carey, and Jordan Kahn. Bottom third of the Brockton batting order to face Ian Parent. Parent has retired all 6 men he has faced. Mongelli pops the first pitch down the right field side, foul and out of play. 1 strike the count on the Brockton shortstop. Mongelli 0 for 3 last night. Overall on the season, 0 for 9 in 3 games. Mongelli out of Sacred Heart. Fouls it straight back. And the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Parent through the first 2 strikeouts. 2 long fly balls, a grounder to short. Pitch inside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now the Lake Monster left-hander comes to the plate. Mongelli takes a little high, a little bit inside. And the count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball hit on the ground, just foul outside the bag at third. We'll do it again with a 2 ball, 2 strike count. Mongelli from Marlboro, New York, a senior at Sacred Heart. 2-2, way high and outside. So Parent had him 2 strikes, now it's full count. Ball hit on the ground to third, bobbled, and no play. Logan Keller will pick up an error, and the first base runner of the game for Brockton here in the 3rd inning. Vermont has had some defensive issues at the 3rd base position early on in this season. And another error for a 3rd baseman there. So a man on, nobody out. Richie Carey, the catcher at the plate. Carey out of Penn State, Altoona. Grounds 1 toward short. The flip, there's 1. The throw, there is 2. 6-4-3. Cooper to Conley to Mara. Little bit of an errant shovel by Cooper, but Conley made a good play to get it. His throw then came into the dirt, and Mara fished it out. So a 6-4-3 double play, 2 gone in the 3rd, and Jordan Kahn, the DH, at the plate. Kahn takes a strike. He was 1 for 4 and scored a run last night for Brockton. Pitch down and in, 1-1. Now the motion and the delivery. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Parent working ahead. Ball inside out, foul off to the right as Kahn stays alive. Jordan Kahn from Georgetown University. Backdoor breaking ball, missed a little outside. And the count even now, 2 balls, 2 strikes on Jordan Kahn. Parent back. And a line drive gets into the hole and through into right field for a base hit. So Kahn with a 2-out single, the first hit allowed by Parent. And we go back to the top of the Brockton batting order for Ryan Donnelly, who fly deep to center leading off the ball game. Runner goes on the first pitch, which is a strike, and Kahn in easily with the stolen base. Talked about that last night. This Brockton club likes to get runners moving when they have them on base. Their percentage of stolen base success is not that great, but they still push it. With this steal, Brockton now 13 out of 21 in the stolen base department early in this season. 1-1 to Donnelly, popped up down the left field line, calling for it, coming over the shortstop Cooper, and he'll make the fair ball catch that will end the inning. No runs for Brockton. They had a hit, there was an error, and one left. Middle of the third, 3-0 Vermont. This is Lake Monster baseball. 3 inning totals at the ballpark. Vermont 3 runs, 2 hits, 1 error. Lake Monsters have left 3. Brockton, no runs, 1 hit, 3 errors. The Rox have left 1. They send up Jaden Sheffield to lead off against Ian Parent here in the 4th inning. And Parent's pitch off the end of the bat to the right side. This is going to be a tough play. Mara throwing it, and an excellent play by Parent to get the throw and get his foot back to the bag to get the out on Sheffield. First baseman Mara way off the bag. Parent had a long way to go and executed it perfectly. So Sheffield retired 3-1, 1 gone in the 4th. And Manny Ramirez Jr. at the plate takes ball 1. Ramirez lined out to the shortstop George Cooper his first time. Backs away, but the pitch nipped the inside corner. Strike. It's 1-1 on Ramirez. Pitch in the dirt outside. 2 balls and a strike. Ramirez started the evening hitting at .333, 3 doubles, a home run, and he's driven in 3. Takes a pitch a little high, and he's ahead on the count now, 3-1. Parent back. And Ramirez takes strike 2 call. He had tossed the bat already, was on his way to first. But Steve Chris said not so soon. And we will do it again. 3-2 with 1 out. Parent to the plate. Ramirez takes, and that time he got the call. So ball 4, and the first walk issued by Parent. A 1-out base on balls here in the 4th inning. It will bring up Andy Martin, the left fielder. Martin flied to the warning track. Jordan Kelly pulled down his long drive in right field back in the 2nd inning. Martin, right-handed bat, takes the breaking ball. It missed a little inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Martin out of Dyersburg State Community College. Checks on a pitch up. And the count, 2 balls and no strikes. Hometown Miramar, Florida for Martin. Drills the ball hard but foul down the left side. And the count 2-1. Manny Ramirez, the lead at first, held by Mara. The left-hander Parent checks him, has him picked. Morrow will fire it down, and Cooper will apply the tag. Out stealing 1-3-6, and 2 gone now in the 4th inning for the Brockton Rox. The count 2-1 on Martin. Pitch taken for ball 3, 3 balls and a strike. Now the left-hander Parent back, fouled straight back to the screen, full count 3-2. Now Parent to the plate. And a ground ball back through the middle and into center field, and Martin has a base hit. So Martin, in the early part of this Futures League season, continuing to swing the bat well. He is now 4 for 5. And the 1 out tonight was a fly ball of the warning track in right field. He's at first, 2 down, Eric Volpe up. Brockton's had a couple of base runners tonight, and when they have, they've had them running. So you may very well see Martin taking off here. There's a strike on Volpe, 0-1. They had Kahn at first. With 2 out in the 3rd, he was running. They had Ramirez at first with 1 out in the 4th. He was going. There's the strike, and it's 0-2 on Volpe. 2 strike count. We'll see if they start Martin now. Parent ready. The runner does go. Pitch taken high for a ball. The throw on a hop. And the stolen base for Martin. So again, as we said, given the opportunity with base runners, Brockton has them moving. The count 1-2 on Volpe. Parent pitching, runner going to 3rd, and the ball fouled away. The aggressiveness on the bases continuing for Brockton. But Martin has to go back on the foul ball. Count still 1-2. Now the left-hander Ian Parent at the belt. The pitch. Volpe takes, breaking ball a little bit outside. Now 2 balls and 2 strikes on Eric Volpe. Ian Parent looking for the sign. Left-hander sets and steps off, looking the runner Martin back to second base. Now Parent a long look. Lefty ready. And the pitch. And Volpe takes down low. Picked out by Gebauer. So the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Parent pitching. And Volpe rolling it foul up the left side. Count holding 3-2. Vermont got a run in the first, unearned. Added 2 in the second. We're now in the top of the fourth. Parent at the belt. Runner going. Pitch swung on and drilled down the left field line. A fair ball, a base hit. Martin to score. Volpe, a big turn, holds on with an RBI single. And Brockton is on the board here. They they trail it by a score of 3-1. Volpe with a base hit and a run batted in. And the aggressiveness on the bases pays off for Brockton. Martin stealing second. Martin on the run, scored easily on the Volpe hit. So a man on 2 out. Markovich, the second baseman, is up. Struck out his first time. Takes the ball inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Volpe, big first baseman, probably not as likely to be running. Parent to the plate. The ball drilled in the left field. Markovich has the base hit. Picking it up out there, Canellis gets it back in. So 3 straight base hits here after 2 out, nobody on for Brockton. They've got runners at first and second with a run in. And the batter will be Sam Mongelli, the shortstop. Mongelli reached on an error his first time. Takes a strike, 0-1. Parent's pitch, low. 1 ball and 1 strike. 3 straight hits in this inning, 4 in the game now for Brockton. They're actually out hitting Vermont 4-2. But Vermont still with a 2-run lead. Parent stepping down off the back of the mound, looking Volpe back. Now the left-hander pitching. And it's a ball, throw down to first on a hop, handled by Mara. So it's 2-1 here on Mongelli. In this inning, Ian Parent made a great defensive play, getting the first to cover. They got the out on Sheffield. He walked Ramirez, but then picked him off. Swing and a miss, 2-2. So it was 2 out, nobody on, but then a single by Martin, a single by Volpe after Martin stole a base. He scored. And then the single by Markovich. And Brockton has the tying runs on here with 2 out. 2-2 count on Mongelli. And he hits a high pop fly, shallow left field. Cooper, the shortstop, back to get it. And the inning over. Brockton will run on 3 hits. After 3.5, Vermont leads at 3-1. This is Lake Monster Baseball. Top of the 5th inning now here at Centennial. Vermont with a 4-1 lead. And Richie Carey, the catcher, leading off for Brockton against Ian Parent. Pitch in for a strike, 1 ball and 1 strike. We did not notice, but in the top half of the inning, Brockton made a change in right field, taking Manny Jr. out of the game, replacing him with Peter Meservey. So we'll pick that up in their batting order when we come around to that spot. Pitch inside. It's 2-2 on Carey, leading off here in the 5th inning. Carey grounded into a double play his first time. Drives this one hard to left field, but Canella's there to grab it. And there's one away. Now Jordan Kahn, the DH at the plate. Kahn singled and stole a base in the 3rd inning for the Rox. Pitch fouled away. I think I said for the Bronx, it's for the Rox from Brockton. 1 strike count on Kahn. Swing and a miss. Kind of a half-hearted cut at the Parent delivery. And the count 0-2. Ian Parent in his 5th inning of work. Missing up high. The former CVU Red Hawk, now Endicott Gull, has allowed 4 hits. Ground ball to 3rd, taken there by Keller. Throws it on a hop and not in time. Logan Keller handled the ball cleanly, but his throw comes up late. Will charge an error on the throw in the dirt. So Kahn is aboard on the 2nd Vermont error of the game. And again, it comes from a 3rd baseman. 2 errors on Keller tonight. Top of the order, Ryan Donnelly, 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped up. Now Parent again goes to first, mindful of what we've talked about throughout these 2 games with Brockton, their aggressiveness on the bases. Parent to the plate. Donnelly drills the ball down the right field line. Foul. Not quite home run distance, I don't think, although it would have been close. But it is well foul. And the count on Donnelly, no balls and a strike. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Runner picked. Mara double clutches, throws, but they still get him. Now, wait a minute. I think the ball came out. It did. Initially, the umpire called him out, but the ball got away, and so it is ruled safe for Kahn. Guess they'll score that as a stolen base. Pitch foul back. Looked like the initial call by the umpire was out. And then when the ball got away, they call it safe correctly. Kahn his second steal of the ball game. 0-2 on Donnelly, pitch missing. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Foul back. There is activity behind Ian Parent now in the Vermont bullpen. Out in right field. Pitch up and in. Donnelly ducks back out of the way. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Man at second, 1 out, top of the 5th. Monsters up by 3 runs. Parent steps off. Now looking in. Donnelly pops it foul. Gebauer takes a look, but it's up on the roof. And the count holding on Donnelly, who's putting together quite an at-bat right here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now Ian Parent to the set. Comes to the plate. Donnelly shoots another one foul. Down the left side. Hangs in there with a count of 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now the set. 2-2. Breaking ball, fouled again down the left side. 2-2 on Ryan Donnelly. Ian Parent using up a lot of his remaining pitch count on this lefty hitter. Parent delivers. Donnelly hits a fly ball deep towards center, but getting over Klein, makes the catch. Runner tags. He'll come over to third, and there are 2 away. So Donnelly, after a long at bat, finally flies deep to center field. Two down in the 5th, and here's Pete Wilk, and that thing we were saying about pitch count, it has expired for Ian Parent. He will leave with 2 out here in the 5th. Pitching change back in a moment. This is Lake Monster Baseball.